Students, today we are going to discuss about band theory of solids. So in the earlier classes, we have discussed the behavior of electron by taking the assumptions of the classical theory and quantum theory. The conclusion of the classical theory is the electrons are free to move inside the metal and the energy values of electrons are continuous and the potential energy on the electron is 0. And according to quantum theory, the potential energy on the electron is 0 or constant and the energy values are discrete. So discrete is E is equal to n square h square by 8m L square. Both the theories has explained successfully the behavior of an electron in a metal. But the two theories has failed. How the classification of metals, semiconductors and insulators has happened. So to overcome this theory, band theory of solids came into existence. So this theory, band theory in solid state physics, is a theoretical model describing the states of electron in solid materials that can have values of energy only within certain specific ranges. So this band theory of solids is going to explain how these bands are formed in solids, and basing on the bands, how the classification of metals, semiconductors and insulators has happened. And we are going to distinguish between metals, semiconductors and insulators. So, how these bands are formed in solid. So first we need to discuss about what is a solid. Solid is nothing but it is a three-dimensional arrangement of atoms which are arranged periodically. So solids are made with closely spaced atoms. ఒక solid ని గనక తీసుకున్నట్టయితే solid is nothing but it is a collection of atoms, and these atoms are arranged periodically in a regular pattern in all the three dimension. Here I am able to show you only the one dimensional arrangement of atoms. If you observe, these are atoms. All these are nothing but the position of atoms. If you observe, so this becomes your a solid material. The collection of atoms forms a solid. Okay. And all these atoms are arranged in a regular manner. If you see, the distance between any two atoms is the same. Okay. So this distance is nothing but called as, generally you define it with interatomic distance, and I have marked this interatomic distance as A. So this interatomic distance A is nothing but called as lattice constant. Lattice constant. If you observe, the distance between any two atoms is the same. So this is nothing but called as lattice constant, and these crystals have the periodicity as A. A is nothing but the periodicity of the lattice. So these are atoms, and atom in turn contains positive charge, a core called nucleus. If you observe, these are nothing but the center point is nothing but your nucleus. Okay, so nucleus is a positively charged thing. So these are nothing but acts as lattice point sites, positive lattice point sites. Okay, so if I take what is a solid, solid is nothing but collection of atoms, and in an atom you have a core called nucleus. Okay, and around the nucleus the electrons will be moving in different orbits. Electrons will be moving in different orbits. So if you observe, an atom contains a positive charge, and around this positive charge electrons will be moving in different orbits. Okay, so this is the structure of a solid. Now if you go to the next concept, here if you observe, all these are positive ion sites and electrons are free to move inside this metal. Okay, so now these electrons, if you consider these electrons inside the metal are free to move throughout the metal. Electrons are free to move inside the metal. Okay, so the classical concept is saying that V is equal to 0 and the quantum concept is saying that V is a constant. V is 0 and totally taken as a constant. So depending upon the potential variation on the electron in these energy bands is complex. Okay, so as the structure is a complex, you are going to have collection of atoms. Atoms in turn contain positive ions and positive ions is surrounded with electrons. So the potential variation on an electron in these energy bands is complex to study or to explain. So to explain this concept, Bloch have given a theorem to explain the behavior of an electron in such a complex structure. So according to Bloch, in an atom, in a solid, we have collection of atoms and these all atoms are arranged periodically. Okay, so Flex Bloch ఏం అజ్యూమ్ చేసుకున్నారు అంటే సాలిడ్ తీసుకున్నట్టయితే సాలిడ్ కంటైన్స్ గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ ఆటమ్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ దీస్ atoms are arranged periodically. The arrangement of atoms is in a regular manner. Okay, so these are nothing but the positive lattice point sites. Positive lattice points. Okay, these positive lattice points are fixed and these electrons moves inside the metal very freely. So what Bloch has considered is, at the lattice point or near to the lattice point, these electrons are free to move. These electrons are free to move. So this freely moving electron has a zero potential. Okay, electron is free to move, so it possesses only the kinetic energy. So the potential energy is taken as 0. So at the lattice point, the potential energy on the electron is 0 because electron is free to move. When this electron comes inside to the innermost lattice point sites, as these electrons are negatively charged, when it comes here, if you observe, this is a lattice point positive and this is a lattice point positive. These two positive charges, because of these two positive charges, electron experiences some force giving rise to potential energy on the electron. So in between the lattice points, the potential is maximum. At the lattice points, the potential is 0. Okay, so ఈ lattice points దగ్గర ఎలక్ట్రాన్ ఫ్రీగా మూవ్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి ఈ పాయింట్స్ దగ్గర ద పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ అనేది మనకి 0 గా ఉంటుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫ్రీలీ మూవింగ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్ కంటైన్స్ ఓన్లీ ది కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ. ఎప్పుడైతే రెండు లాటిస్ పాయింట్స్ మధ్యలో ఎలక్ట్రాన్ వచ్చేస్తుందో, ఈ రెండు పాజిటివ్ అయాన్స్ వల్ల ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మీద కొంత ఫోర్స్ అనేది క్రియేట్ అవడం వల్ల కొంత పొటెన్షియల్ అనేది జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఆ పొటెన్షియల్ అనేది ఈ రెండు లాటిస్ పాయింట్ సైడ్స్ మధ్యలో మాక్సిమం గా ఉంటుంది. అగైన్ ఎట్ ద లాటిస్ పాయింట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 0. టోటల్ గా ఈ లాటిస్ పాయింట్ దగ్గర V0, ఈ లాటిస్ పాయింట్ నుంచి ఈ లాటిస్ పాయింట్ వైపు ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉంటే ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ద లాటిస్ పాయింట్ పొటెన్షియల్ మాక్సిమం అవుతుంది. At this lattice point, potential is 0. So total ga the potential varies like this. At the lattice point, if electron is here, it is 0. In between the lattice point, the potential is V0. And if it moves towards the next positive ion, the potential, maximum potential gradually decreases and again becomes 0. So totally the variation is like this. సో దిస్ వేరియేషన్ ఎలా ఉంది అంటే ఇఫ్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్ దిస్ వేరియేషన్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో periodical. Okay, whatever the change that is happening here, the same thing is happening here. Gradually increasing, becoming maximum, decreasing. 0, maximum, decreasing. 0, maximum, decreasing. So totally the potential is varying periodically. So the potential is varying periodically. In what way it is varying periodically is nothing but with the periodicity of the lattice. Periodicity of lattice. Okay. So what is the periodicity of the lattice here? It is A. Okay. So classical assumption nemo the potential is considered as 0. Quantum assumption nemo as a whole it remains constant antunaru. But Bloch theorem em cheptundi ante ilanti complex structure తీసుకున్నప్పుడు the potential energy on the electron is varying. ఎలా వేరీ అవుతుంది అంటే it is varying with the periodicity of the lattice. Okay, it is varying with the periodicity of the lattice. At lattice points the potential energy on the electron is 0. In between the lattice points the potential energy on the electron is maximum. That maximum is V0. Okay, అయితే Bloch ఏం చేశారు అంటే ఇలాంటి పీరియాడికల్లీ వేరియింగ్ పొటెన్షియల్ కి గనక ష్రోడింగర్ వేవ్ ఈక్వేషన్ ని గనక అప్లై చేసినట్టయితే ఇఫ్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్ మనకి ష్రోడింగర్ వేవ్ మెకానిక్స్ మీరు జాగ్రత్తగా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే ఈ స్ట్రక్చర్ మనకి ఎలా ఉందో అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి. జస్ట్ లైక్ పార్టికల్ ఇన్ ఏ బాక్స్. క్వాంటమ్ ఈ యొక్క బాక్స్ ని తీసుకొని యూ హ్యావ్ షోడ్ దట్ E ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు n²h² బై 8ml². బట్ సాలిడ్ తీసుకుంటే ఇవన్నీ కూడా అలాంటి బ్యారియర్సే. సో కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు ఈ స్ట్రక్చర్ క్వాంటమ్ బేస్డ్ మీద మనం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయలేకపోయాం, కాంప్లెక్స్ అయిపోయింది. ఓకే, సో కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు ఇలాంటి పీరియాడికల్లీ వేరియింగ్ పొటెన్షియల్ కి బ్లాచ్ ష్రోడింగర్ వేవ్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ని అప్లై చేసుకొని ఈ పీరియాడికల్లీ వేరియింగ్ పొటెన్షియల్ లో ఎలక్ట్రాన్ యొక్క బిహేవియర్ ని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు. సో ష్రోడింగర్ టైమ్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ వేవ్ ఈక్వేషన్ తీసుకుంటే we have ∂2 psi by ∂x² plus 2m by h bar square into E minus V of psi is equal to 0. Okay, Schrodinger time independent wave equation తీసుకుంటే ∂2 psi by ∂x² plus 2m by h bar square into E minus V of psi is equal to 0. Okay, so if you observe here we have considered that the potential energy on the electron is varying periodically with the periodicity of the lattice. So kabatti I am going to modify this Schrodinger time independent wave equation. So the modified wave equation becomes ∂2 psi by ∂x² plus 2m by h bar square into E minus V of x. Here V of x is nothing but the variation of the potential with the periodicity of the lattice of psi is equal to 0. So ∂2 psi by ∂x² plus 2m by h bar square into E minus V of psi is equal to 0 is V of x of psi is equal to 0 is the modified Schrodinger wave equation, time independent wave equation for a periodically varying potential. So kabatti ఇది మనకు ఒక సెకండ్ ఆర్డర్ డిఫరెన్షియల్ ఈక్వేషన్ లా ఉంది. ఓకే, సో మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్టయితే వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ V of x? V of x is nothing but the variation of potential from V of x plus a. x అంటే from the position x is equal to 0. ఇక్కడ మనం అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్టయితే along the x direction atoms are arranged along x direction. ఓకే, with the periodicity of a. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి మూవ్ అవుతుంది. x is equal to 0 to x is equal to a. Again x is equal to 0 to x is equal to a. x is equal to 0 to x is equal to a. Potential is gradually varying. సో కాబట్టి V of x is equal to V of x plus a గా రాస్తున్నాము. ఓకే, the potential on the electron is varying periodically. సో మనం తీసుకుంటే ∂2 psi by ∂x². So the equation is ∂2 psi by ∂x² plus 2m by h bar square into E minus V of x of psi is equal to 0 is a second order differential equation. Okay, here E is a total energy and V of x is potential energy. Okay, so దీని యొక్క సెకండ్ ఆర్డర్ డిఫరెన్షియల్ ఈక్వేషన్ యొక్క సొల్యూషన్ ఈజ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఫార్మ్ psi is equal to uk of x e power plus or minus ikx. Okay, psi is equal to uk of x e power plus or minus ikx. Here e power plus or minus ikx is nothing but a plane wave equation. Okay, దీనే మనం మాడ్యులేటింగ్ ఫంక్షన్ గా కూడా చెప్పుకుంటాం. హియర్ x డైరెక్షన్ లో ప్రాపగేట్ అవుతున్నటువంటి ఎలక్ట్రాన్ యొక్క వేవ్ ఫంక్షన్. ఓకే, uk of x అంటే is nothing but it is periodic. The variation of uk of x is periodic with the periodicity of the lattice. Okay, total గా uk of x is nothing but uk of x plus a. Okay, uk of ఈ ఈక్వేషన్ లో ఈ uk of x is nothing but periodically varying potential యొక్క ఫంక్షన్. uk of x is equal to uk of x plus a. సో బ్లాచ్ పీరియాడికల్లీ వేరింగ్ పొటెన్షియల్ గా తీసుకొని ష్రోడింగర్ వేవ్ ఈక్వేషన్ అప్లై చేసుకొని he have given a solution for the periodically varying potential, the behavior of an electron in a periodically varying potential. So this theorem is Bloch theorem, and the functions which are written in this form are nothing but called as Bloch functions.